Hey guys, Mark here. Hope you're all well today. Well, if you want to know what I think about Yamaha's Tmax, stay tuned and I'll let you know. Well guys, welcome to a review today of the Yamaha Tmax, kindly loaned to me today by the guys at CRESCENT Yamaha. Excellent place this, really good selection of bikes. I would definitely recommend a trip here to see all these lovely bikes, and they've got loads of demos as well, as you can see. So let's hop aboard this beautiful 2019 Yamaha Tmax. These first showed their face in the year 2000, I believe, and they've been like the top end of the sort of maxi scooter market. More sort of sport orientated scooter. So it's got a 530cc parallel twin, and cool, isn't it smooth? So I've been itching to ride one of these for a long time now. Done a few hundred miles before years ago on a Suzuki Bergman. And you can see my review on the Honda PCX 125, but this is something else, this one. So price wise, this is the base model, comes in I believe at about £10,100, and you've got traction control, the beautiful 530cc parallel twin engine with about 45 horsepower at 6,500 revs. And I believe it makes about 50 newton meters of torque at 5,000. So it's a very high torque engine. Obviously it's twist and go, CVT belt transmission. So no gears, no clutch, just pure simplicity. Just twist the throttle and away you go. You've also got the DX model, which I believe comes in at about 11,600, but that's got extra nice things like cruise control, heated grips and a heated seat. But I must say, straight off, this thing is beautiful. Let's just start working through the bike then while we're in town. The screen is adjustable, but obviously you need tools for that, and it does look nice and high. I mean, I'm only 5'7" tall, and I'm quite down behind the screen, so I think wind protection on this is going to be absolutely fantastic. So the take up on the old centrifugal clutch is very, very smooth, and it does feel a very, very substantial piece of kit, this. So we're just heading out through town now, 30 miles an hour, 3,500 revs. The engine is lovely and smooth. Obviously it's a parallel twin, so it's got that quite a distinctive feel about it, as opposed to the normal sort of single cylinder configuration of these sort of scooters. Mirrors are super clear. They're right out there quite a way, but they're very, very clear. So the dashboard is really nice to look at. You've got this kind of blue surround around the sort of standard dials there, and a very nice middle screen there giving you all the information you need. Usual trip meter, air temperature, miles per gallon, fuel gauge, temperature, really nice. So this has got an 800mm seat height. It is quite tall. I was on the balls of my feet, so do bear that in mind if you're quite a bit under 5'7" tall. So these maxi scooters are really popular, you know, because they're very comfortable to ride. They're good fun, they're great for going to work on, going to the shops, and something of this type, with this sort of performance, you could easily do some good touring on this. So stacks of storage on this, we'll run through that later on with the final walk around, but obviously lots of under-seat storage. This is weighing in, I believe, about 213 kilos curb weight. Sounds quite a lot, but these a lot of the weight on scooters is low down, so they're quite easy to push around. We'll try that later on. I must admit, this is just pure joy. This is. It's just feet forward position, a huge, massive, comfortable armchair of a seat. This is really all-day comfort. And the handling, you know, it's got upside-down front forks. It feels very, very light in the steering. So yeah, this is making absolute mincemeat of this sort of town environment. Very, very easy. Very light steering. I'm really impressed with that. Quite uncanny, actually. So fueling, we're doing 30 at the moment. There's absolutely no hunting or surging at all in the throttle. And when you open that throttle up, oh my word, it's got lots of go. It's probably easily the most powerful scooter I've ever had. So I say this has got about 45 horsepower. It doesn't sound a lot, but combine that with the 530cc engine, it really does pull well from low revs. It does make a really nice growl as well. So tyres on this are 120 on the front, 160 on the rear, so plenty of grip, and you know, you can really feel it. It's the handling feels fantastic. I can't wait to get it out on the open road a bit. It just feels extremely light and easy to change direction. Fabulous stuff. Throttle is very, very responsive. It's kind of exactly there where you want it. So as I said, the riding position is it does feel very, very slightly leaning forward onto my wrists, but that's nice. It's almost like semi-sporty. But combining that with the super plush massive seats and the feet forward riding position is a really nice combination for riding. Yeah, this thing goes well. Wow. Very, very eager and responsive is the best way I can describe it. So with the screen in this position, as I've got my visor up now, and there's virtually no wind hitting me in the face at all. So I say the road holding and the suspension quality feels absolutely fantastic. Got to take it steady around here. We're in autumn now in England, and there's lots of wet leaves on the road, so got to be very careful around these bends. But yeah, the quality of the suspension is fantastic. Yeah, this really is a fun scooter, which is exactly what I've read over the years since it came out. So yeah, the DX obviously is a bit more money. That comes in at 11,600, but with that one you get the cruise control, the heated grips, and the heated seat, and the electric screen. So it's up to you. You know, another £1,500 say, and you get those extras. Oh, this is superb. I could ride this all day. It's actually very, very involving to ride. You know, you wouldn't normally, you know, normally scooters are kind of more practical things to get you to work and get you down the shops, but this really is quite an involving, fun, semi-performance ride, shall we say. So this has traction control. ABS comes as standard these days. What else? It's got a 15-litre fuel tank. So it's giving me at the moment, showing an average of 53 to a gallon, which I'm sure you could better that and get it up to about 60 on a long run. I say it does feel quite a high bike. You know, it's like some scooters you feel like you're very small, low down to the ground. This feels the opposite. It feels quite high and you've got a very commanding position. Right, let's sort of try a 0 to 60, shall we? Slow it right down, and we're going to go flat out, full throttle. 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So that's what, 6 seconds or so? That's pretty impressive. I have to say, not all bikes within the first 5-10 minutes make you feel totally at home on them. This one I am. This is an absolutely fabulous bit of kit. I didn't expect the screen to be as big and as wide as this, and the touring ability of this bike is superb, I would say. Alright, we'll just try a brake test in a minute. So that's front brake on. That's quite strong. It's just the pickup is incredible. For a 530cc engine, it's very impressive. So we're cruising now. Nice sort of cruising speed, and it's just about 5,000 revs. So it's very relaxing to ride. Well, you know, if money was no object and I had lots of bikes, this would be added to my stable, I think. This is a really nice bit of kit to ride. Let's just try 30 to 60. See what that picks up like. So a 30 mile an hour, wide open throttle, 40, 50, 60, and it just wants to keep on going. I guess this top speed on this is about 100 miles an hour. So nice, relaxing cruising, 70, 80 mile an hour all day, I would have thought. So screen gets top marks in my opinion. The mirrors are super clear. Oh, the dashboard is really nice. Riding position is all day comfortable, and the seat is just like your armchair at home. So top marks for all that. You can either have your sort of feet back a bit, or you can put them, stretch them right out forwards. Really nice and comfortable. The engine is just very eager. It's just like go, go, go when you twist that throttle. There's no lag or anything. It's not a snatchy throttle. It's all very smooth. I think for me, this bike, I would do touring on this if this was mine. So I think I'd have to go for the cruise control on the DX version. And in the future, guys, there is on the Yamaha website a 560cc version coming out, a new version with more power. So as soon as that comes out at CRESCENT Yamaha, I'll get a demo on that for you. But this really is impressive, to say the least. Around the bends here, it feels so sure-footed. You know, a lot of the big scooters can feel a little bit bouncy and wallowy around corners, but this is just planted and fun. I want one. Where do I sign up? So we're here in the south of England, by the way, county of Dorset. Beautiful sunny autumn day. So yeah, we've got 54 miles per gallon showing now. Right guys, we'll just try and find somewhere nice and quiet to do a little walk round. It's just so much fun to open up. It's really quick for a scooter. Yeah, using both brakes. It's very impressive. I think this is my usual little spot. This will do. Wow, that is really, really good. So yeah, as I said, it's quite a tall seat. I mean, it's 800mm, but it's very wide, so it's going to just push your legs out. So yeah, literally, I'm on the balls of my feet. So do bear that in mind. It is quite a tall piece of kit. So you press here to turn it off. Obviously, it's keyless ignition, so keys in my pocket. And you've also got a parking brake here, which stops it rolling. That's completely locked now, I can't push it at all. So let's try and get this seat open, so get you and have a look at the dash there. Tmax. All the different information there on the screen. And then you've got all your, you can sort of scroll through all your different menus. Okay, so let's have a look at all the storage this has got. Okay, so enough space under there for a helmet. That's all pretty good. It's not quite as big as usual apparently, because this engine is back and up more, so you'd normally have more here for the storage. Because it's the bigger engine, being the twin, you've lost a bit of space there. But anyway, all good. Bear in mind it is a sports scooter. So you've got your little light under there, and then we've got what we've got here. Oh yeah, 12-volt socket in there. Nice little cubby hole to put your stuff and your phone. In there, I believe, is the battery. So let's just see what this is like off the side stand for pushing around. So I say, even though it's a big bike, that's very easy to push off the side stand, and it feels very easy to move around. So, as I said, it's a big bit of kit, but because all the weight's quite low on these, it's not so bad. So yeah, as I said, the screen does go up, but you need tools for it. So looks like we've got LED lights on this, that's all good. Nice twin discs up front. Obviously upside down forks. 4-piston calipers, that's good. Yeah, it's quite a nice looking piece of kit. Obviously it's got, you know, it's got like motorcycle tyres really, I would say. So that's why they're kind of, gives you the good sports handling. Give you a good look round it. They do a Krapovich for this, I believe, which makes it sound really good. So if you imagine this, if you had a nice big jivvy top box on this, that would be a serious piece of kit to go touring on. Obviously not everyone's cup of tea, I get that. It's not a motorcycle, it's a big scooter, but it's a lovely thing to ride. It does have also a lock on the centre stand, so stops people sort of pushing it off the centre stand and stealing it, which is a good thing. So guys, what's your thoughts again? Are maxi scooters your sort of thing? As I say, there's so many scooters out there. You know, you got your small little 125s. You've got your X-Max 400, which I might take out in the next week or two. That's a sort of smaller version of this. But obviously the Tmax has always been like the sort of top of the ladder really. sort of performance sports scooter. But I say that is a serious piece of kit, and I'm going to go out and ride this now for about another hour. So guys, if you like this video and the bike, please give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to share and subscribe, and post your comments and let me know what you think about this sort of thing. Always good to hear your views, and I'll try and answer as many as I can, and I'll catch you all again on the next video review, hopefully in a week or so if this nice weather holds up. Anyway, this is Mark signing off. Cheers guys, all the best, bye bye.